Hello everyone, welcome back to Placement Buddies. Let me welcome you all to another episode of Let's Hear from the Experienced. And today, in order to discuss about L&T's Greentech IC, which is one of the newest ICs of L&T, we have Jerome with us. Hi Jerome, welcome to Placement Buddies.
Hi, hi. And
Please introduce yourself in front of our audience.
yeah, sure. Hi everyone, I'm Jerome Titus. I did my bachelor's degree in electrical and electronics engineering from Pandit Dindayal Energy University here in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. And in my final year, I got placement from L&T. I got placed through campus as a GET. And apart from that, I am passionate in power electronics. In my final year project, I have designed a switch capacitor based multi-level inverter. And now I am I'm going for higher studies in embedded systems domain.
Right. So Greentech IC में like कितने duration के लिए तुमने काम किया Jerome?
Specifically for 11 months duration.
Right. And as you know, it's a newer IC as compared to the other ICs. So
Yeah.
can you just brief us a little about Greentech? Like वो क्या करता है exactly
See,
and what are the functionalities of it?
actually, it was initially green energy and manufacturing.
Okay.
It started way back in 21
Mhm.
through by getting people from other ICs like Power, SNL,
Mhm.
and even Chiyoda and various ICs. They got together and formed a department known as Green Energy and Manufacturing.
Okay.
This is basically they first tried PV, wind, and other forms of tenders, but that was not so successful. So
Okay.
they shifted their focus on green hydrogen, which is the budding thing in the
Right.
green energy market.
Right.
So they have two wings: electrolyzer manufacturing, which is based out of Hazira. So
Okay.
these guys are specifically in collaboration with German technology providers like McPhee, who provide them technology, and they manufacture electrolyzers, and they sell it under the tag of L&T electrolyzers.
Okay.
So what they will do is, suppose some vendor is there who wants to set up who wants to generate hydrogen. So L&T will supply them electrolyzers, and he will be able to generate green hydrogen, to be specific. So the major challenge faced by this IC was that we were not able to get any project for 2 to 3 years. They are doing continuous tenders. It's obvious because it's new, and moreover it's expensive. $5 to $6 per kilogram of hydrogen. Compared to gray hydrogen, you get it much cheaper.
True.
So that's something. And our leader is Derek M. Shah, who was the senior vice president. He was a very motivational speaker, and he had a lot of enthusiasm. And I think it will catch pace. We will get at least one project in this year, maybe. Let's see.
True. So Jerome, जैसे campus recruitment के time पे you were not aware कि which IC you will be getting, right? So
Yeah.
how did your interview experience look like? कि मतलब just like any other L&T L&T के interview experience, can you just brief us a little about that?
Yeah, so there are multiple experiences. Like I talked to my fellow GTs who were with me. They had different experiences. Some of them had on-campus exams and stuff. But for me, it was fully online. First, I had to give an online aptitude test, which had verbal and quantitative. Then I was shortlisted for the interview. In the interview, there was only one person from L&T, and they asked me for an introduction, and they asked basic electrical questions like what is a motor and how does it induction motor work and stuff. And then there was an extempore round where they will give you a situation. So in that situation, you need to talk for at least 1 minute.
Okay.
And whatever you spoke during that 1 minute, they will ask cross questions, like whatever points you made. And you need to be in a position to answer that as well. So
Right.
that's how the interview process went.
Right. So see, given the condition, if L&T's recruitment is something where they tend to decide ki which IC you will be placed in, right? But
Yeah,
if
sure.
someone is given a choice, hypothetically speaking, that okay, why should my question is to you that why should he or she choose Greentech IC over any other IC? Like, what is that special thing, or what do you see how this IC is going to evolve in the future so that anyone should be enthusiastic about joining it?
Basically, because you are starting everything from scratch and it's very new, and you will get to learn a lot of new things, and it would be very helpful. Like I think power, hydrocarbon, they are in business for decades
Correct.
now. So this has just started 2 to 3 years back, and you are working with very recent technology of electrolyzers. So there's a lot to learn. So if someone is focused on learning, you will get a lot of opportunities.
Correct. And so, for example, what is the like capacity of the IC currently? Any idea? Like any rough idea?
Yeah, say as far as Baroda is concerned, we had the engineering department.
Mm-hmm.
Engineering department, there are 40 to 50 people, and a lot of them are designers who work on AutoCAD. And we have engineers. They are limited. Like you can say 20, 25 are engineers, and rest are designers. 50% strength. Then we have marketing and proposal team. It's a very small team. 25 to 30 people would be there. And these two teams are and then we have business development team for electrolyzers. As I mentioned earlier, electrolyzer is the product which L&T wants to sell under their tag name.
Right.
So business development for that. So that's also a pretty small team, 30-50. So in all, overall, I think 100 to 150 people might be in Greentech in Baroda.
Right. So I suppose you may be the only GET working over there. There were other GETs as well.
No, there were 7 to 8 people along with me in engineering.
Okay, cool. And so these are by far the departments like marketing, and then business development, and then engineering and design. There were no departments like project management or supply chain, right?
No, that's what I am telling you. This is an evolving IC. So like we got a field project. So for that they were creating a project engineering team. TMT team is there, but it's not functional as we don't have a project as such.
Right,
now.
right. So the supply chain operations are majorly taken care by the business development, I suppose, right now.
Yeah.
Okay, Jerome. तो अभी जैसे तुमने बताया कि proposals और you have mentioned about other departments as well. तो कुछ लोगों को, कुछ freshers को in general एक project cycle के बारे में नहीं idea रहेगा. तो प्रपोजल से चालू करके, मतलब जैसे अपने ईपीसी प्रोजेक्ट्स में प्रपोजल से चालू करके कमीशनिंग तक हम जाते हैं, तो ग्रीनटेक में भी क्या वो साइकिल काइंड ऑफ सिमिलर है, या मतलब वो उसको कैसे एक्सप्लेन करोगे तुम?
Like cycle is similar, but as of now we were only doing tenders. Okay. So we were only in the phase of estimation. We wanted projects. And I think we got one feed project. So feed is like we need to submit documents only. We don't do commissioning and stuff. We interact with vendors. So एक गवर्नमेंट प्रोजेक्ट लाइक IOCL का एक प्रोजेक्ट था जिसने बहुत पेस पकड़ा था, फिर आखिरी मिनट में मतलब ड्रॉप किया था उसको, कोई इशू हो गया था उसमें. बाकी तो इतना नहीं मतलब एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है अभी तक.
गॉट इट. तो जो भी मतलब प्रपोजल्स टीम में है, दे जस्ट मेक अ टेंडर, लाइक एस्टिमेट समथिंग एंड देन सबमिट टू द क्लाइंट.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
We, as a role of engineering group, we need to provide them the quantity of stuff like electrical के केस में कितने power transformer, कितना switch gear, rating क्या चाहिए, वो सब we will provide them, and they give an estimation.
Right. The bill of quantity or the bill of material, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. और जेरोम एक और चीज है, जैसे अपना ये ग्रीनटेक आईसी है, लाइक वो कितने लोकेशंस में प्रेजेंट है अभी करंटली?
See, currently in Hazira, we have the electrolyzer manufacturing. As you all know, Hazira is the manufacturing hub of L&T. हाँ, तो heavy engineering का वहाँ है, defense का, but सब का वहाँ है. तो Greentech का भी वही है. Electrolyzer manufacture कर रहे हैं. And last December में न्यूज़ में भी आया था शायद. उन्होंने कुछ एक छोटा सा कमीशन किया है 1 मेगावाट का कुछ, तो वो भी है. एंड देन मुंबई में एक टीम बैठती है, दे आर मोस्टली मार्केटिंग वाला टीम, बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट वाला टीम. बड़ौदा में भी एक टीम बैठती है. बड़ौदा में लार्जली इंजीनियरिंग टीम बैठती है, जो इंजीनियरिंग करती है.
मतलब बड़ौदा में मार्केटिंग ऑपरेशंस और इंजीनियर्स है, अपना मुंबई में बिजनेस डेवलपमेंट का है ज्यादातर, और अपना हजीरा में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हब है, राइट? राइट. ओके जेरोम. सो बिफोर रैपिंग अप द वीडियो, कुछ ऐसा मतलब ओवरऑल एक्सपीरियंस तुम्हारा कैसा रहा ओवर दिस पीरियड ऑफ टाइम?
The overall experience was good, starting from the induction program जहाँ बड़े बड़े लीडर्स आके बात करते हैं L&T के टॉप लेवल SVPs, EVPs वगैरह, और बहुत मोटिवेशनल था. स्पेशली सुब्रमण्यम शर्मा सर का जो हाइड्रोकार्बन के टॉप लेवल, तो उनका जो स्पीच था वो बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेशनल था. ऐसे यंग पीपल, और SS सर का भी बहुत मोटिवेशनल था. एंड 11 months में हमारा बहुत मीटिंग्स हुए हैं, एंड आई हैव सीन हाउ टॉप लेवल पीपल थिंक, एंड इट्स ऑन अ डिफरेंट लेवल. बट आई वुड श्योरली से दैट इन L&T एक चीज़ है कि लॉट ऑफ थिंग which of your life, of your development will depend on your IS, which I saw in my experience. So my IS, I think, he was a good guy, but मतलब लर्निंग फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी इतना नहीं दिया था हमको, क्योंकि हम भी ही इज ऑल्सो प्रेशराइज टू गिव टेंडर बीओक्यू वगैरह टाइम पे. बट आई वॉज वेरी मोटिवेटेड टू लर्न बिकॉज ग्रीन एनर्जी वॉज अ वेरी न्यू फील्ड एंड मेरे को इलेक्ट्रोलाइजर के बारे में जानना था. बट बीइंग इन इंजीनियरिंग I was forced to give the proposal quantity
Right.
again and again and again. So that was some hindrance which I faced. बाकी अगर आपका आईएएस के साथ अच्छा बन रहा है, आपके टीम मेंबर्स के साथ आपके साथ अच्छा बन रहा है, it's a good place to be in. It was a good experience. Yeah.
Correct. So वही होता है ना कि you have to maintain the balance between learning and the doing and submitting stuffs. So as an IS as well and as a मतलब GET as well. So you have to keep up the balance. Correct.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. It was pleasure hosting you, Jerome. Wish you all the
Thank
best
you.
for your further studies and thank
Thank
you
you.
for joining Placement Buddies.
Actually, I also want to thank you because I also saw your videos before my placement, and
It's
now I
my
am
pleasure.
coming back to
Yeah.
give my experience.
It's like
Thank
giving
you so
back to the
much.
community, right?
Yeah. That's why I approached you on
Yeah.
LinkedIn, and I wanted to do that video.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
It was my pleasure too.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.